Shalom, peace and blessings. It's your boy, Moshe, Ben Yasharel, your hostess with the mostest, and I'm back with another word of wisdom. So a lot of the times, the things that we go through in life are a result of our choices in life. Um, as I get older and wiser, I have learned to accept life for what it is. Um, a lot of the times, you know, um, life can ultimately put us in a state and a mind state of delusion. Um, and what I'm trying to say is that if you let life beat you up, if you allow life to destroy you, to oppress you, to oppress you, if you allow the obstacles, if you allow the things in life to cause you to give up in life, man, then you're already dead, defeated. Um, a lot of the times, it's like with mental illness. I don't think I have a mental illness. I don't you know what I'm saying? I don't have a mental illness. I am cognizant and well aware of my surroundings, my environment, of what is going on. So I wouldn't say that I am um have a mental illness. um I think that is just an easy way out, just like, you know, uh, taking the easy way out in life, and participating in the street activities that you have no business participating in because, although you want a better life, which is understandable, and, you don't want to be subjected to someone who's not gonna let you excel, um, ultimately because of the color of your skin, majority of the times. Um, so you don't want to, go clock in and be under a clock, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But a lot of times, it be workplace harassment, that, doesn't allow you to, me, I know personally, for some other, I got a long resume. I've worked since I was 16. So, but, and it's a part of, I get gang stalked all the time, but I don't really talk about it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, um, I know that there's a method to the madness. I know that there is something that I need to learn. I don't really, I'm not really concerned if, people don't want to be my friend, if people don't like me and all this other stuff. I understand that there is a method in the madness. I've always in life learned to look at the cup half full instead of half empty. Because a lot of times when we look at the cup half empty, we can, talk ourselves and ultimately move ourselves out of our position. So you have to always look at the cup half full, and stay ambitious in life, because life will throw you some curveballs, man. I'm telling you, life will knock you down, man. I'm telling you, life got some Mike Tyson blows. You hear me? Look, I remember when I was I don't know, I think it was like when I was in my teenagers. It's been a while though, but uh, I had this vision, and I'm gonna just say vision. But I had this vision, and I was playing baseball, and I ain't never really ever been good at baseball, because man, them balls be coming fast. You know what I'm saying? Like the pitcher throwing 100 miles per hour. You hear me? And just think of the velocity that when the person batting hits that ball and that ball comes rocketing at you. So I like to play the outfield, you know what I'm saying? Cause, I can catch a pop up, you know what I'm saying? I can catch, on the ground, but like, playing like first base, I play catching cause I catch the ball, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no funny business. We ain't catching no balls like that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, behind the home plate, catching the ball. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, but you know what I'm saying? I play the outfield, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing, first, second, or third. You gotta have some balls to play them positions because them balls be coming fast, man. Like I like all of these. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'd do without these. You can't knock these pearly whites out. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what other people call them, you know what I'm saying? Like, but man, just think about just getting hit in the mouth with one of them balls and knock all your teeth out. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I had a dream, man, and a vision. Let me call it a vision. And and I was put in the baseball game. And I like football. I could take a hit. You know what I'm saying? I like football. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, anyway, it was like I was just thrown into the game. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the heck was going on. I was too young to understand, like, why I was seeing these things. You know what I'm saying? But, and that's how life is, man. Life, you just be thrown in the game, man, and you just gotta, you better be learning how to play when you get in the game, and so, it's life is like that too, and so with mental illness, cause, a lot of people don't really talk about the mental illness, the schizophrenia, the PTSD, the, bipolar, manic depression, and, all these things which are a result of demonic warfare. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know what I'm saying? Because we understand that Formica are pharmaceuticals, that those are also, Formica in the Greek terminology, is pharmaceuticals. You know what I'm saying? They don't help heal the symptoms. They only, suppress the what's going on with you. You know what I mean? For the lack of terminology, they just suppress the demonic. You know what I mean? Put you to sleep, like, Xanaxes and, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just puts you to sleep so you don't got to deal with it. You know what I mean? Then you wake up, and it puts you in a state of mind, to help you, basically lose your mind. You know what I mean? Like, ultimately when you're, participating or if you're, what's the word I'm looking for? If you're, just participating in, and getting high, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the meth and, you know what I'm saying? With all, the PCP, you know what I'm saying? All them drugs, like I've heard stories about them, where people got stuck on the other side, you know what I mean? Where people got stuck and didn't come back, you know what I'm saying? Or, those illicit things, opens you up to demonic warfare, and that's why, a lot of people don't really talk about these things, you know what I'm saying? And so it's not, you're schizophrenic, it's because you're fighting these demons. You see what I'm saying? And so it was funny because like I said, I be getting gang stalked, and it's because a lot of people, they allow uh themselves to be used by these demons, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And after I walked out, because my peace is everything. I'm not gonna give up my peace for nothing. I'm gonna have peace, you know what I'm saying? I don't really care about your money, you know what I'm saying? Because if you knew what I knew, you wouldn't care either, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really care about the money. I care more about my peace. That can't be bought. You see what I'm saying? But it was funny, after I lost this last job that I had because of harassment. I was being harassed by people, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when people don't do the self work themselves, the inner work that needs to be done, the healing, the rejection, the abandonment and stuff like that, when they don't do that work, the self healing, then, they tend to project. But anyway, I'm saying, I don't really care about that. I'm saying that to say this, that it was funny because after I lost this job, or not lost it, or, after the separation or whatever, because of the harassment, I started getting these ads for mental, for disability. And I'm like, man, I ain't never taken the easy way out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not disabled. I could work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not willing to deal with the people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the problem is, because a lot of people, when I say things in my video, a lot of people will try to take, what I be saying, which I don't mind, you know what I mean? But they don't have the resolve that the Most High gave me on the matter. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of times, it be because a lot of people are still, in grown bodies, but, have a child mentality. You know what I mean? And so this is why Paul said that when I was a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child. But when I became a man, I can't quote it all verbatim, you know what I'm saying? But you can catch my drift, and so, yeah, I started getting these, disability ads coming on my phone. 'Cause, on the phone, they basically, can send you stuff on your phone, you know what I mean? Just by listening to you. And, it's, how this AI and stuff work. But, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I ain't going out like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna put myself on no disability just because, people want to be childish. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing about becoming a man. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to solve problems. You learn how to work around the obstacles that's, being placed in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of being a man. A lot of us growing up in dysfunctional homes, we didn't, have balance. You know what I mean? Because it takes a man and a woman to have balance. You see what I'm saying? Being in the home. And sometimes we don't even get it in because the father and the mother don't be properly balanced themselves, especially us as, as a people, you know what I'm saying, being subjected to slavery. A lot of our parents, parents were subjected to a lot of things in slavery, certain mentalities, these generational curses that, what I'm saying, we're talking about, to where, when, their parents probably used to try to sleep with their daughters and sleep with their sons, or, just certain stuff. The father that used to beat on the mother because, you know what I'm saying, he didn't feel like a man because he knew that, this white man, you know what I'm saying, had more power and control than, you know what I'm saying, than he did, because his authority his position as a man depended on him being able to provide and protect, and he couldn't do it. How you gonna protect your family when you don't even got a gun? And you got people coming into your house, you know what I'm saying, pulling your children out of the house and, You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, so a lot of the mentality and the things that, you know, that were the generational curse, these are the things that people don't talk about, you know, that happen in the family. You know, these are the things that they told to keep on the hush. You know, don't, you know, what goes on in the house, you know, but, you know, if you don't talk about these things, then how can you heal? You see what I'm saying? You know, and that's a part of love. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people think love is all about, you know, uh giving, and, you know, which that is a part of love, but love is about telling the truth. Love is about chastening. You know, love is about, you know, letting you know where you went wrong, where you're going wrong. You know, that's love. You know, um, you know, a lot of times, you know, I wish growing up that I had somebody in my life to that would have held me accountable. You know, somebody that would have been like, man, nah, that what you doing ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that you want in your life. People that's gonna hold you accountable. Because if your friend don't tell you, man, look, man, you shouldn't be doing that, man, that can get you locked up, or that can get you hurt. That can get you in the grave. You know what I'm saying? If your people ain't telling you that, then you don't need to be around them people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, you know, they setting you up for failure. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, 30, 40 years from now, you look back over your life and you have regrets. You know, so shalom, peace and blessing, man. Have a good day. Like, share, and subscribe. You know, share with a friend, comment, you know, whatever. Shalom.